Welcome to the Experience Better video podcast series. I'm Josh Beekler, and I'm at the Children's Rehab Center today with Tasha Muff. And she's going to talk to us. She's a physical therapist, and she's going to talk to us this morning about torticollis. So, kind of a big fancy word. What is torticollis? What does that even mean?
So basically, torticollis means that children have tightness of the muscles in their neck. And most commonly, it's one that refers to it's where it's located, so it's the sternocleidomastoid.
Gotcha.
Very long name, but what it likely causes is children to look more to one side than the other, or for their head to have a tilt.
I see. So it'll be tipped or turned primarily, and is that the primary way it's diagnosed? Is just parents notice or a doctor notices like, hey, your baby's not turning their head this way or tipping their head this way?
Yeah, so generally they notice it at checkups. They'll go ahead and test kind of just the range of motion to kind of see how they're looking. A lot of parents notice that they have that preference. Generally, actually, what they notice the most, though, is changes in kind of the head shape. So when they lay on one side more than the other, it starts to kind of flatten.
Sure. Is there any particular reason those muscles get tight, or I mean, is it like neurological in function, or is it just kind of the baby just decided to turn their head that way and it just kind of got tight?
Sure. There's a couple reasons. Sometimes we see it a lot more with multiple births. You know, they're kind of all crammed up in there in utero. Males tend to have it a little bit more often recently. Basically, we've just kind of seen an increase in it with the Back to Sleep campaign since the late 90s.
I see.
So a lot of times kids are just spending more time laying on their backs. So what they like to encourage is back to sleep, but tummy to play. Tummy to play,
got it. So so they come and see you. What do you look for, and what do you do?
So generally we'll just do a basic kind of evaluation. So we'll screen kind of their range of motion. We like to talk to parents, kind of see how they're doing positioning. A lot of times we can kind of help set up the environment for kiddos so that they tend to start looking more to another side. And then we can also give them strategies for how to help start unweighting the head. So, you know, laying them on their side, doing more tummy time, just different things like that we can kind of help encourage.
Very good. And then in addition, you do some stretching and that kind of gentle stretches?
Yes. So we'll do stretches ourselves, and then we also teach them to the parents. The more consistently you can do them, the faster they get better.
Very good, very good. So how long does it typically take for, torticollis to resolve? I'm sure there's a big range, but is there kind of a span of time that you see?
You know, every case is different. It kind of depends on the severity. The earlier we get it, the better and faster we can treat it. So I have those parents that'll bring in their 2-month-old and have just noticed it. Generally, they're 1 to 2 visits because we just have to teach them the stretches, make sure that they're doing them correctly, and if they have any questions, it's the kiddos that are a little bit more severe that kind of take longer.
Sure. So like you said, I mean, this can be something that's pretty easily and quickly corrected if you just get the intervention early. Don't wait. Don't think, that they'll grow out of this. Is probably not a real great thought for parents when you see something like this. So very good. So definitely come see Tasha here at Children's Rehab Center if you have or know somebody who has torticollis, or a baby with torticollis most likely. So do adults ever get this? You ever see adults get torticollis? I haven't seen that.
No, not generally. Sometimes we do see kids. If they get like ear infections, or sometimes when they get sick, some of those symptoms will come back. So I've had a couple parents bring them back, concerned that they got their torticollis again.
Right. So like when I wake up, my neck's just really stiff. It's probably not torticollis.
No,
I'm
probably
just
not.
Over. Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for joining us today, Tasha, and teaching us about torticollis. So we'll see you next time.